time there were some folks lived in the woods. They'd go out every afternoon and gather up their food. But after many years the woods grew dark and spooky too, till everyone was too afraid to go out in the woods. They were too scared to gather honey, too scared to gather fruit, so scared they couldn't even think of anything to do. So they started getting hungry and they started feeling mean, and they sent this silly message to the king and to the queen. It said, we wish we had some magic moccasins, so we can go out in the woods and get back home again. Some magic moccasins for us to wear. With magic moccasins we won't be scared. Now the king and queen loved all their folks, didn't want to see them sad, but this one old pair of moccasins were the only ones they had. And they didn't quite know what to do, cause they had to tell the truth, that there wasn't any magic in these worn out walking shoes. But the people said, now we want our magic moccasins, so we can go out in the woods and get back home again. Some magic moccasins for us to wear. With magic moccasins we won't be scared. And no one wore those moccasins cause they didn't really fit. So the king took those old walking shoes and he cleaned them up a bit. And they gave them to the people, but the queen stood up to say, if you wear these shoes and trust yourself, you will not be afraid. And the people say, now we've got our magic moccasins, and we can go out in the woods and get back home again. Some magic moccasins for us to wear. With magic moccasins we won't be scared. So the people took the moccasins and put them on their feet, and bravely went out in the woods and gathered food to eat, and lived happily ever after, weren't frightened anymore, thinking